Hi, in this video we're going to cover the dates, move information, and agency field sections within the iOS Survey HD application. Let's go ahead and start with the dates. It's pretty simple. Hit the little I next to the dates to pull up the date fields. You can turn these dates on or off by the toggles that you see here on the left hand side. And then to select the dates, just touch the screen on the date itself. You can scroll the date wheel at the bottom to the specific day that you need. And when you're done, just go back to the date section. A lot of times movers have delivery spreads. So to select multiple days for a spread, go ahead and move the wheel to your first date. You see at the top how it changes both. Touch on the 2 and then move the date wheel again. So now I've just set my date spread from December 14th through the 17th. So simple as that to set your dates. One of the cool things that we have within the application are decision and follow-up dates. So if you're not there closing business in the home, you can certainly set a follow-up date for the customer. By setting a follow-up date under the follow-up date field here, you have the ability to filter your customer list from the previous screen or from your customer screen by the follow-up date. So you can manage your follow-up right from the device. The move information section on the right is going to have some basic info for you. In there, it says select a lead source. Now, if you've synced this job from Quick Move down into your iPad, it's automatically going to pull in the lead source. If you haven't, you're going to have to go ahead and enter in a lead source if you're using Quick Move. If you're using this as a standalone device, that's fine. However, you're not going to be able to track lead sources, things like that, within the application. So we give you the ability to select lead source and even sub-lead sources in the application. Once again, the mileage is built into the app as well, at least your zip 3 mileage is for your interstate tariff. In here, you can hit tap to regenerate your mileage. There's a quick move order number in there. One of the important things that you will need to do when using this, where it says no estimate type selection, this is where you're going to select the type of estimate that you're going to give to the customer. This is going to drive the language on the report. So non-binding, binding, not to exceed, it's all going to be language specific for each of those options. Below that, you have the job status. Estimate means that it's a pending job in your sales pipeline. And below that, you have a billing info field where if this is, let's say, a one-time national account where you have a letter of authorization or PO from a company, you can enter that information in there. And then once again, that if you're using Quick Move in conjunction with this, that transfers back into the desktop application. So that's your move information field. Your agency directory is listed at the bottom. If you're in from a van line like a Wheaton or a National or one of the supported van lines, you're going to have your own directory in there. If you're an independent using the application, you're not going to have a directory, but you will have your company info in there. So you'll need to go into the agency field, and what you'll want to do, go ahead and enter in your information if you haven't done so, and then after you've entered it in, hit defaults in the upper right, and then hit save as default. And what that does is it saves your company information in there as a default value. Booking, origin, destination information can all be the same if you're an independent. It really doesn't matter.